And hello, this is Jim Miller, and this is Unlocking Personal Leadership Live, Thursday edition. And Thursdays we talk about generational wealth building. And today I have a question that I'm asking is what is it that really is the core of the why? What's at the core of the why? Why do you want to build generational wealth? Why do I want to build generational wealth? Well, it's a great question. Is it just the money? Is it just fame? Is it power? Is it influence? What is it? And I think all of those things are part of it to some degree. But when you get right down to it, the most meaningful part of building generational wealth for me is something that is at the core of my life purpose. Is that my and I love the saying it's the soul purpose, and it's SOUL purpose. And I'm kind of taking that from I'm actually definitely taking that from a workbook that is included in a membership that I've joined to the Wealth Factory by Garrett Gunderson. And they in that program, you go online and there's all kinds of great content in there, from workbooks to videos and trainings and live content, live events you can go to, question and answer sessions with experts. It's an incredible resource for anyone looking to build generational wealth. And one of the features of it that I really love are these workbooks, because I can access them. They have just incredible questions and pathways to take and resources to tap into to learn and apply what you're learning about generational wealth to your life. And so I want to share a little bit of that with you today. And the workbook that I'm working on, is just starting to work on right now, is called the Soul Purpose Activator Guide. And so it's learning about what my soul purpose is and why I really want to build generational wealth. And I think once you understand that and you're really clear on that, it gives you a stick-to-itiveness. It gives you your reasoning. It's at the core of who you are. And if you can find that, you'll never quit. You'll keep going no matter what happens. Even if it gets tough, and it will, that you keep at it and keep going. Just if sometimes baby steps, sometimes you move a little faster, but it's just being consistent with it, I think, is really the secret. And over time, you'll get things done. So let me bring that up. I'll share it with you right now, and we can see there's the book, the front of the book. And it's like, hey, Christopher, thanks for the shout out and the thumbs up. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. And the Soul Purpose Activator Guide is what we're talking about right here. And this is, again, by the Wealth Factory, by Garrett Gunderson. And so let me make it a little bigger so you can read it. So we'll go through this just briefly. I found, I'll just, finding your soul purpose. What's this about? And finding your soul purpose doesn't mean you'll be wildly rich. Rich simply means having a ton of money. What it does mean is that you can be wealthy, whatever stage of life you're in. It means having a fulfilling life in your purpose, health, money, and relationships, and having depth in those areas. And I think for me, that's important. And that's one of the core reasons, the primary reasons that I picked this company to work with, because that's one of their core values, is not just to get wealthy for the wealthy sake, but it's being really focused on the core values of your purpose in life and why you're here and how's this wealth building going to help fulfill that better. And while you're doing that, having a great life. And they always emphasize that, it's like you got to be having a great life and enjoying what's going on, or it's all not worth it. So, uh, love sharing these ideas with you. So, it's just following the steps and working through all the issues and getting things done one step at a time. Um, and finding your soul purpose, my soul purpose is, I think, my next step. So that's why I'm going through this guide and taking the steps necessary. We'll go through here real quick. These are some of the questions. They're pretty deep questions. These are just the first ones. To build the habits. Like the first question is, am I doing a producer power hour every day? The 3 E's: exercise, education, and enlightenment. Are you creating habits to start your day with an armor of abundance? So this is not only training, but it's also mindset and awareness, developing relationships, and getting connected with tools, resources, and people, which is a great combination. It's really the way to be successful. So these are some of the questions. Am I studying, identifying, and expressing my soul purpose regularly? This could be reading, working with a therapist, doing self-discovery, or hiking and reflecting. Those are all great activities to do. So again, this workbook is very thorough, I think, going through it. There's another question. Do I reinforce my declarations by saying them out loud on a daily basis? Example, I am going to be a New York Times bestseller and get this book in people's hands and out of my garage. Yeah. So do you have a project that you're working on that you just haven't gotten done yet? Well, it's a habit of working on it every day and getting it done. So these types of little reminders and workbooks are really helpful, I think, to keep you focused and keep you accountable to what your life mission and your life's purpose, your soul purpose, really is. So, and then what you do is you add up your score, and if there's 100 points are possible, and so if you're 0 to 19, you're not on track yet. If you're 20 to 39, you're starting to make some significant progress. If you're 40 to 59, you're beginning to actualize your dreams and learning to identify barriers. And then 60 to 79, you're starting to see significant positive changes in life and are overcoming barriers. And then 80 to 100, you have begun the process of actualizing your dreams and intentions. And 80 to 100 is really where you want to be. But it's a process to get there. You don't start there. Most people don't. So it's just a matter of starting, and then 1% every day, getting better every day, a little bit, and you'll get there. Here's something that I really appreciate when I found it. I really like this. I'm going to make it smaller. Maybe not. It's called The Biggest Lie. And let me read this. The world and society have been creating conditions for us, saying, if you do this, you'll be happy. If you work hard, there'll be a payoff. The problem is they're all at the expense of loving our lives. There's a huge lie that if you have more followers, money, etc., you'll be happier. To an extent, that's right. To an extent, that's right. Those who earn less than $75,000 a year are struggling to get the basics for living, and that decreases happiness. If you earn above 75,000, some people are trying to make more and more, and it doesn't add to the quality of life. It's your time to start creating conditions for a successful life based on what you want, not what others want or what society says you should have. Too many people sacrifice who they are for a paycheck. I did that. and I was wrong. So just another thing I love about this program is that I relate to it like that. They're definitely, for me, on the right track with their philosophies and how they encourage the members. So here's the bottom line. It's easy to do things that are convenient and comfortable. It's hard to look for something out there that's more compelling and pursue it with everything you have. So you could turn that into a question. Are you doing what's easy and convenient? Are you living by the daily minimum requirement? Are you sitting in your comfort zone waiting for success to happen to you? Or are you taking steps every day to move out of your comfort zone and look for things out there that are more compelling and pursue those with everything that you have, while finding your passion, your soul purpose, SOUL purpose, and pursuing that with everything you have? And if that strikes you, if that resonates, if it sings in your mind, in your heart, then maybe it's time to start. And that is my thought for the day. Generational Wealth Thursday. Pursuing by 1% better every day, your soul purpose. And I wish you a great rest of your afternoon. Have an awesome day. And we'll see you tomorrow, where we're going to talk about community service. And yeah, it'll be fun. Enjoy the rest of your day. See you then. Bye.